Hello, today's class is on buyer's persona. What is buyer's persona? Buyer's persona helps you in deciding what type of content, what type of marketing, what type of paid campaigns you will create to attract your buyers for your product or service. It helps you to understand what your buyers need, what is the pain point, and what is their goal and what they are looking for. Buyer's persona helps a company identify the need of a customer, find the pain point of a customer, and understand what is the goal of a customer, what a customer is looking for, and how they are trying to solve their pain. The pain point doesn't mean like any physical pain, it's a requirement, what they are looking for. If you know in the way they need, while segmenting buyer's persona, we have gone through different ways where buyers actually find some pain. Now you can start dividing the buyer's persona in few segments. One is demographic, that you can segment by men, female, people who have a family, people who are married. In this way you can segment your buyers in the basis of different needs they might have. Now the next point would be their job or the seniority level. In the job or seniority level you can find different type of pain points, different type of personalization. A person who is doing a job, he might be having problem attending their family, he might be having problem working on Excel, he might be having problem in connecting to customers, where CRM companies can help connect them to their customers, keep track of the customers with an easy record to reach out to them in a periodic way, setting up reminders. Now the next point can be, what is a day in buyer's life? The person who is working, the person who is not working, everyone have a daily schedule. Suppose a person who is working, he has segmented his time in different ways, like the time is spent before going to office, while going to office, or inside office also. He must be having certain kind of requirement. A person who is working, he always have some requirement for his child or his family. So then a lot of requirement can come and you can serve them with your products or services. Now the pain point for any customer, for any buyer, if you address the pain point, it is easy to solve their problem and it is easy for you to sell your products as well. Like for a life insurance, suppose a person who is of a 40 years age and he hasn't done the insurance till now or don't have any kind of medical insurance, it's a good opportunity for an insurance company to approach that person and convince the person about the risks he might be having, understanding his pain points, as he might be growing older, he might be having diseases, he might have to visit doctor regularly. So convincing him in these points where he is facing problems to buy your product, insurance product, is very easy. So if you build a buyer's persona by the age or by gender, like for the age category, an insurance company can easily sell them different type of plans. For gender, like male or female, if the male is the earning member, he can define the role of the insurance amount or the coverage of the family. So there you can convince him for a bigger policy. Buyer's persona can also help tourism companies. Now how that can happen? Suppose you are a tourism company owner, you are a tour service provider, and a person who needs or who is looking for some kind of tour plans, you want data of those people. Only if you have collected your buyer data properly, you have segmented your buyer data correctly on the basis of tour requirement and financing capability, you can target all those buyers in a proper way. Few people might like to visit hill stations, few might like to visit jungles, few might like to go for seashores. So accordingly, if you have built a proper questionnaire, what is their preferences, while collecting the buyer data, while collecting the buyer's preferential data, you can easily identify people according to your tour plans and send them mailers or reach out to them by remarketing campaigns. So these are the different ways you can use, these are the different pain points you can target, these are the different goals you can target, these are the different segment of buyer you can look for providing some service based on their pain points. So this is all about the buyer persona, which actually helps a company to solve their long-term business problems. Every company must focus in building a good, genuine and reliable buyer's persona, because that is the only source that might drive the profitability for the business and also help you get better sales every day whenever you look for sales. Thank you.